you have this stupid bird. This like and it's like freaking at 7 a.m. You know, it's like every time at 7 a.m. It's like ooh.
Hey, 1 to 4, it's good to be in Singapore. This is the SG Draft Podcast. I'm your host, Media, and welcome to another episode of the SG Draft Podcast presented by the Chit Podcast Network. Now, for those of you that are tuning in via YouTube or any sort of podcasting platform, hi again. Thank you so much for giving us a try, for giving us a listen. Just a bunch of Singaporeans that don't like things that are noisy. Speaking of my noisy boys, once again, I'm joined this week by my drafting crew. How's everyone doing? Everyone doing well?
Yes.
I am sick.
Thank you for that enthusiastic response, guys.
Sick of this nonsense.
No, you physically sick or you sick of like Man U or something?
No, I'm physically down. I'm down.
Yeah. His Paul is not feeling well. He texted me in the morning, actually. He was like, really, I don't know whether I'm going to make it through today.
So I'm using this...
Best smells?
Yeah, I actually work from home today, so yeah.
Okay. Not so bad. I managed to get some
So I took a nap just now, like during lunchtime.
Oh, okay. That's not too bad. Brendan, I just saw on your Instagram that you fell. Is it?
Yeah, bro. I fell into the drain, man.
How do you fall?
No, because I was carrying. And honestly, it was quite funny, right? But honestly, the worst thing is just I was carrying Bradley when I fell into the drain.
Oh, that sucks, man.
So yeah, so I was carrying him. Then, like, there's about peripheral vision. Like, I was just walking. Then, along the pavement, right?
Mm-hmm.
There were some parts of the area that the drains are covered, but then suddenly like along the corner when it's moving on to the next section, there was this area that the drain wasn't covered. Then I fell right in. I was just like,
yeah. So it's like you weren't really looking at the floor, because you were carrying Bradley, right? Because you're looking up.
Yeah. I was looking, but because I was turning right. Then somehow Bradley hit was right at my blind spot. Yeah.
But most important is Bradley okay? Like
yeah. Honestly, thank God Bradley's okay. Like lucky I fell in first, right? Then only when I landed down there I dropped him.
Oh, okay.
Then after but it's still painful for him. He still cried because he fell. Then after he hit his head on the floor.
Yeah. Oh shit!
I was with my mom.
Oh, your mom.
I was with my mom and Amanda was walking a bit behind. Everybody ran to Bradley.
No, not even your mom.
But I'm like, even myself, right? In my mind, I was like thinking, faster check on him. Faster check on him.
Yeah. I mean, like as because the baby comes first. Right?
Yeah. No, it's the first. At the end of the day, like I'm a big boy.
Big boy.
He's the big baby. Yeah. I'm the big baby. Yeah. We were more if it was me just falling in the drain, right, I'll be more worried for the drain. Oh, did I chip anything? Or break anything?
This guy, man, I swear, this guy. All right, but
if it was because of Bradley, yeah.
But okay, but speaking of drafts, last week's draft it was the phone apps draft. We have a winner, Paul. You won the draft. Ji Yong, which team do you vote for? Do you remember?
I voted for the one with the McDonald's app.
Oh, you voted for
McDonald's.
Yeah, you voted for Elder's team. But when I was discussing with Paul, right, prior to the results, like both of us said we thought this Elder will win because he has the most like no bad app list.
Yeah.
Like just the most
actually because of he hard carry with the Instagram too.
Yeah.
Oh yes, I thought he was because of Instagram, man.
Not only Instagram, he got Instagram, Twitter, and Netflix. Like it's three powerful. Like it's a powerful trio. To be honest, but then I was also telling Paul right that I think I got more of the apps that you need to use, and then Paul got the apps that people love to use. Like like the YouTube bar, Spotify, stuff like that.
Spotify,
Spotify,
Shopee.
Yeah. But
Hinge. Everyone likes to use Hinge.
Yeah. But Brendan.
yeah. All the singles.
Yeah, all the singles.
So why is Spotify the logo a bit tilted?
Because it's to simulate sound waves. The idea of a sound wave, because the sound wave is never straight. Like it's a curve angle lah. Hello. I mean, the more you know, I guess it's better for us. Yeah. But Brendan, do you think that what was the reason that you think you didn't do so well in the draft? too corporate or what?
Too corporate, correct. It's like
Too corporate.
things that people don't really enjoy. Like for example, something it's like they just do it because like they need to and like they have to do it on work. Even for Facebook, it's like nowadays people don't usually enjoy that Facebook that much.
Yeah. It's really like it's stuff that you sort of have to use for work, like except Waze and TikTok. These two lah. Yeah, but in the end also, I guess Paul deserved winner. I think that he got quite a good team also, like the Spotify, the YouTube, all this lah. Okay, now that's out of the way. Let's talk about this week's draft. This week's draft is a fan voted draft, and you guys voted for the worst sounds. Okay.
Oh man.
I want to ask you guys, right? When we're doing this draft for worst sounds, first off the bat, I think that it should not be like someone tell you something that's horrible, this type of thing. Like, let's say, for instance, you can say the worst sound is really like my girlfriend breaking up with me, this type of thing. I don't think this stuff. You know what I mean? Like
your words.
I'm thinking actual sounds. Yeah. But there's one more question that I wanted to ask you guys, and then we can debate whether it should be included or not. Some sounds, right, they're not necessarily the worst sounding thing, but the meaning of the sound is very bad. Do you understand? Like the sound itself is not horrible, but when this sound comes out, it can mean a very bad thing.
Like what's that? Like bad words?
No.
Oh,
like,
yes.
Let's say when this thing comes out, it's not a very bad sound, but it means that something is not working or something like that. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, no. I don't think it should be like that. I think it should just be whatever you hear, whether you find
triggering,
appealing or repulsive.
Okay,
correct.
okay.
Also, all these all these out lah.
Like the chipmunks there.
Or like Brandon Ford, he was like
I think it should just be sounds that like pull you off.
Okay, so more triggering sounds
that you don't like. Yeah, more triggering sounds.
Okay. Ken, any more questions before we start the draft? You guys got any questions or queries? Let's ask it now.
Is there a penalty for losing like 2 straight or 3 straight?
No, it's not so bad.
Yeah, you gotta buy us the Biscoff macaroni.
You guys, no more questions?
I'm good, bro.
Okay.
I'm good.
All right. Paul, you won last week's draft, so you get to pick which position you want.
Finally.
What do you want to take?
After so long. I want to pick first.
As for the rest of us, we put our names in a random list generator, and this is the official draft order. So first up will be Paul, second will be Ting Yong, third will be myself, and then fourth will be Brendan. With that out of the way, let's get right into the draft. First official pick in the worst sounds draft. Paul E, what are you going to take?
All right, sir. Yes, you can guess.
Does it have anything to do with... Okay, yeah, if I guess, it'll be too obvious already. Okay, you go ahead.
Yeah, if you guess, then maybe you tip. If it's not, then you tip too, sir.
Is it related to your pet peeve?
No, I don't think so.
It's up there, but it's not the first one.
Okay. Yeah. No.
Okay, yeah. So the first, to me, right, the most annoying sound, right, is the sound of drilling in the morning.
Yeah.
To me, that is like the ultimate no-go.
Yeah, bro.
Isn't that especially true since like more people are working from home now? And sometimes you don't want to wake up. Like,
yeah, but you can work from home. Doesn't mean you can drill from home, right?
Yeah, I mean,
in the morning,
and stuff.
You get what I mean,
let's say, yeah.
Especially on like Saturday mornings, Wow.
Honestly, I don't know why.
That is the worst, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a horrible sound. And then also like, how do I say? Sometimes when you see like they're renovating, and then it's like there's no choice. There's confirmed going to be some form of drilling for every single day of the.
Or like every like in a day, there's certain timings, multiple drillings. That's the worst.
So this is the thing. This is the thing I don't understand, because supposedly my dad, he's a civil engineer, so he does a lot of cable works. So according to him, right, if you plan your renovations properly, right, you can actually do all your drilling and all your hacking or whatever into like a few days. So you can just tell your neighbors that, hey, these few days will be very noisy, I'm sorry. But apparently, like different companies do it differently. Some will like hack over, 2-3 weeks, this kind. Some will like, they really can just finish within the 5 days, man.
Yeah.
The difference is my neighbors don't come and tell me that they are drilling.
But they usually, put a notice.
I can go and then I can go out eat breakfast or no problem, Yeah.
But they usually put a notice,
I will excuse myself for this.
They usually put a notice at your lift lobby. Like they say that.
That's only if the HDB is doing.
Yes, correct.
Yeah, not your neighbors. Like today I want to buy a shelf, then I will just drill whenever I want. Right?
Yeah, that's true. Plus, how to say there are times, right, there are neighbors, they will just drill at night. Like, I mean, like,
Actually, you can complain. You can complain.
Yeah, you can complain also,
complain.
yeah.
yeah, it's like maybe they see like one painting is not straight or whatever. They're like, okay, I just put one drill. Wow, cannot tahan sia. Sucks, man. Hate it. Okay, drilling is a good pick, man. Drilling is off the board. Okay, second up, Ji Yong, what you going to take?
I'm going to pick a pick that I think maybe should belong to Brandon, but I'm going to take it first.
Okay, interesting.
His voice.
It's very related to what he shared just now.
Brandon's voice is the pick.
No, the pick is babies crying.
Sound,
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, because I think more from, not so much about like, how to say, more from the perspective that nobody likes to see baby hurt. Or like they're
crying,
not happy, this kind of thing lah. Yeah, so when you hear a baby cry, it's always like not a very good sound to have lah.
Yeah.
So I thought, just how Brandon shared, he fall down, then the baby, the head, Bradley's head hit the floor, then I think everybody rushed towards Bradley first.
Yeah. As in, like, you're picking it not for the reason that people would think it's like a bad sound. It's just more of a worrying sound, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, it's like a sound that really affects you.
Oh,
I thought for
I
me
think
it's like
both also,
the worst
because-
if the baby cry on the aeroplane.
Oh, airplane, yes. Bro.
Oh my God, man.
It's both.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Bro, I was saying, that's what I was saying. Especially when there's so multiple babies on the same aeroplane, then
Oh my
one
God.
cry,
Yeah.
it's like
It's a chain
it's
effect,
like
right? One
it's
cry,
like a
all cry,
symphony. Yeah, it's a symphony
Yeah.
of cries.
Yeah. They
Times
look
like
at
this,
each
you
other.
think, why can't I afford business class?
Yeah. They look at each other, then they're like, I go first? Then after
Let's torture these people.
let's talk to these people. Yeah.
Our
But
the shift is up.
yeah, but I think Brandon, you can speak about it. Like when you hear your baby cry, it's really very like heartbreak, right? You know what I mean? Like you just want them to like comfort them. Or
And but the thing is, as a parent, after a while, you can sort of like tell like what kind of cry it is. You know, like usually it's like
Hungry
a fake
cry,
yeah, hungry cry, or usually it's a fake cry. Majority of the time, it's just like cry wanting for attention. But the cry that is like the most concerning is like you can tell that they're in pain kind of cry. You know, like they're like a bit of like the screaming kind, like I'm in a lot of pain. Like
They reach into the deepest side of the lungs to pull out the
something like that. Yeah,
He raised the
pull out
diaphragm.
sound.
The diaphragm.
yeah, it's like it's just genuine. Sometimes also you can tell like the fear come out.
Yes.
scared or
You
something like
can
that.
hear that they are very scared. Yes, correct. Like, especially at night when you got nightmare.
Yeah, this is a
I
good
recently flew back from Taiwan. The most scary experience was, the plane taking off, right? Then because the plane has to take off, the baby has to be strapped to the I don't know what you call it.
Yeah.
So I think the baby was, scared or hungry or what. The whole plane take off, the process keep crying, Then I keep like very, very scared this plane is going to go somewhere down or what. I bring it back. Yeah.
Yeah. And not to mention, right, like if you're in a plane, the air pressure or for the baby or
For the
whatever,
baby's
it's like,
ears,
wow.
yeah.
Yeah. Even for myself, like an adult, even when I fly, sometimes I just cannot take the air pressure. I have to keep like blowing my nose to go and get rid of the feeling of like my ears being stuck.
Especially when doing takeoff and landing.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, that's a good pick. Babies crying. On the graphic, it will just show a baby crying. You'll not come with Ji Yong's explanation. So,
It looks
so
like
everyone will just think Ji Yong
you
hates
hate
babies.
babies, yeah.
Or we can ask Brandon for permission to use his son's photo lah.
Oh.
Gotta pay, bro. Gotta pay.
Gotta pay.
Chargeable.
Sure. Now you see, the Bradley is the ambassador for a lot of the baby products. Bradley. Okay, myself, I'm on the board. Well, I'm very happy this pick wasn't taken. If you are someone that eats like steak or someone that eats there's something very like shivering. The feeling of very like ugh is when utensils scratch a plate, like a knife or fork.
Yes.
Yeah, utensils scratching a plate.
Then your head, the goosebumps will come out.
It's like a goosebump. Yeah. And it's something you can't control. It's like how to say sometimes you cut, then after then you just like one triggering sound, then you just ugh. But I guess that's what like grosses me out the most about the sound. And it's like something that I'll instantly recoil. Like the one of the few sounds that I instantly like just hate it. Okay. Brandon, you're up next. You get back-to-back picks. What are you going to take?
Nice. I think for me, this is like something like a pet peeve because honestly, my wife have a very bad gag reflex. So honestly, the sound of people vomiting, like all the
Oh man.
It just when you hear that sound, it makes you straight away like you just like you flinch because you like scared the person vomit on you.
Yeah. And some of it's like prolonged vomiting, right? It's the only sound that also makes you want to vomit. You know what I mean?
Correct.
Chain links.
不要
Because you feel like then after that you especially it's like when the person get reflex because of a smell. Then you at first you're okay, you are not that bothered by it. But then after the more they do it, the more you are bothered by it. Then your get reflex kicks in, and then you just can't stop it. So then you're just like,
It's contagious.
Yeah, it's contagious.
It's contagious. Yeah. Especially if like you're easily grossed out, right? Then it's like any small thing also will trigger your like sort of get reflex. Then it just triggers you also because you're in the proximity of the person. You're like, the sound of it.
Damn. Yes, sir.
Damn.
You know, that's the worst part of the vomiting is the Malayan. If like they just go on and on and on and on.
The explosive one.
Like the cartoon, the vomiting that type. Huh? All right. Vomiting is off the board. Okay, Brandon, what are you going to take next?
I'm going to take something similar to what Paul picked. It's something that I really hate in the morning. It's and I don't know why it's only in Singapore, right? You know that sometimes you have this stupid bird. This like and it's like freaking at 7 a.m. You know, it's like every time at 7 a.m. It's like
So what do I call this?
It's a koel bird.
Is it a mockingbird? It's not bird. It's a koel bird.
Koel bird, yeah.
The mockingjay.
It's that stupid small black bird, right?
Yeah. It's a freaking small black bird. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Jing researching already.
Yeah, it's called Koels. Koels.
Koe.
It's a very iconic Singapore sound.
Correct.
Yeah, right. And I swear it's always in the morning. I don't know why they do it. They just torture people.
Guys, any of you live near MacRitchie?
No, why?
Yeah, because the residents staying in Xingming, right, instead of being disturbed by these koels, they all have this, they call it fowls, F-O-W-S. It's not even chicken, it's fowls problem. So they really have their so-called fowls, every morning at 6, 7 a.m. keep making the coo that sound. Yeah. Y'all can go find Xingming F-O-W-S, or Xingming chicken problem. Very long already. Same thing as Brandon,
Yeah, bro. I must tell you, right, I have this, I think I mentioned before, right, I have this neighbor that has like 4 chickens.
Oh my.
Yeah, and then it's like every morning, right, it will just do the and I'm like, yeah. Then so many times I just want to go out and strangle the chicken, but then I'm like, I cannot do that.
What's for dinner? KFC.
So next time we come to your house, got chicken rice eat.
Always.
Yeah, I got 4 just nice, right? 1 Jollibee, 1 KFC, 1 Texas chicken. Yeah, that's how I always got to.
Oh.
All right. This bird is a coles, right? Koels, correct?
I don't know how to pronounce it.
I don't know, but koel bird. Cool.
But Brendan, do you want this or do you want to like change the graphic to the I don't know how do you want to like
Hey, put a Singapore bird.
Singapore bird.
Singapore
morning bird.
The morning bird. Wow.
Up to you.
Singapore morning bird.
Morning bird.
Wow.
The bird that goes ooh in the morning.
Okay. The bird that goes ooh in the morning.
Because I don't think a lot of people
UWU bird.
Yeah, nobody will know what's a coal.
UWU bird.
Yeah, they'll just think like the lump of coal never do anything to you. Okay, next up. Okay, I got the next pick. I have utensils scratching off a plate. Okay, this is a pick that I'm going to pick in joint unison with my wife because she says this sound really triggers her a lot. And this is the pick that I thought Paul would take. Yeah.
That's my second pick, I think.
Yeah, when people chew with the mouth open. Yeah,
Shut the hell up.
So I guess Mila and Nat don't like to watch what is it called? ASMR.
ASMR.
Whatever shit.
I hate it, man. I don't understand. I don't understand how people like can just watch the ASMR like eating stuff and then they can fall asleep. I'm like, I can't do this, man. Yeah. Like sometimes if I watch mukbangs, right, and then they chew too loud, right, like no, I can't do this. Like sometimes I watch the Running Man.
Mukbang,
yeah, I can't do it, man. But Paul, you were saying, right, you don't like this sound also. People chewing.
Yeah, Brandon was a clear advocate about it.
Yeah, it's a pet peeve.
When you're in Japan, right, to really show that you enjoy your food, you have to chew loudly, to show them that you enjoy your food. Yeah, you slurp them ramen.
It's like a compliment. It's like a respect to the chef. Like.
Chef, yeah.
Oh, I see.
But I think if like me and Paul were there, right, our head will explode.
I wear the Beats by Dr. Dre.
All right, people chewing with their mouth open. Okay, it's off the board. Jin Yong, you're up next. What are you gonna take?
Okay, I'm going to take something very musical.
Oh, wow.
I don't know. I really hate this sound. Because I have a neighbor that used to like to practice her violin.
This is a great pick.
I very, very amateurish, I tell you. Wow, I can't stand it. Oh my god. It's like, I don't know.
Like the violin, it's not tuned. Like,
yeah, the chicken trying to survive in the morning. Wow, cannot stand it.
Yeah, so it's like, how to say, like people playing the violin poorly, correct?
Yeah. Playing violin poorly.
Okay, I used to think that's worse until I went to JC. Then because I was in symphonic band, then beside us was this Chinese orchestra. 二胡 sound amateur 二胡 sound is even worse than amateur violin sound. Wow, that one I cannot. Oh my god, cannot.
The 二胡 sound like sounds like some animal crying.
Yeah. I think it's not even like animals. The image that comes to my mind is like the kind of like graveyard, you know, then all the bones coming, I want to drag you down together with them. Wow, cannot. Yeah.
Like the Kung Fu Master.
Yeah.
That was the pipa, is it?
Zither, they call it Zither, is it?
Zita, then he yeah. Wow, this is a great pick, man. And then I think like it goes to show how talented or how much effort, right, these violinists have to put in, right?
Yes.
Like, because when you hear
to maintain the
violin. Yeah, you know, when someone plays the violin well, it's like really it steals the whole limelight.
The sound very smooth, very silky.
Wow. Yeah. I always remember like I went to a park with my wife, right? Then there's this guy, the whole band was playing, but this guy only played the violin, the electrical violin, right? I'm like, wow, I'm sure this guy confirm get a lot of girls on.
He played the Secrets by One Republic.
Yeah. Oh, he played the yellow card.
There's this Korean pop star. I can't remember what's his name. Wherever he goes, right, he always brings the violin.
Henry, is it?
Henry,
yes.
Henry, right? The Canada guy, yeah.
Yeah,
wherever he goes,
it's you.
But he plays the soundtrack for that's the while you were sleeping. The soundtrack.
While you were sleeping, bro. Yeah.
He's part of the Super Junior, right, or something? Was it?
Yeah, something like that. But he sort of doesn't really stay in the Korean music industry because he can't really do the dancing stuff. But he's very musically gifted.
Gifted.
Yeah.
But he's such a show off. Whichever collab he do, right, he always brings the violin like for no one reason, suddenly there's a violin break. And everybody just wow, he's so cool.
Yeah, he's very cool though. But every single video.
Every single video. Like, bro, this is Rihanna, man.
Where do you get the violin from? All right. Playing the violin is off the board. I think this is a great pick, by the way, because it's really true. Like when there's nothing worse than someone that can't play the violin. Okay, Paul, you're up next. You get back-to-back picks. What are you gonna take?
Okay, this sound is also another like it's similar to what who picked just now? So it's similar to what Media picked. Like when you listen, right, your hair will stand on that kind of straight away. Oh, it's the sound of styrofoam.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You know, like when you guys buy when you buy like what
菜本
all this, right? Or if you order like barbecue food that comes in a big styrofoam box.
Yeah.
I think you have to open
and then when you open it, it's like the shit.
The recoil.
The
It's like
recoil.
a squeaky sound.
Yeah.
Like
No,
Yeah, especially when the styrofoam is like
yeah. The
wet.
no, especially
Yeah,
the
yeah,
worst.
when
That's
it's
why
wet,
I say the
When
worst
it's wet, bro.
like when you go for barbecue, right? Then you carry a very heavy styrofoam box, right? Then you
Then when
rub
you
it, then
open
you got
it,
the sound. Yeah.
Then you
can't say
Okay,
it.
is that sound worse or is the sound of the rubber band on the styrofoam box worse? You know, sometimes the thing
the rubber
break,
is
then
fine.
you
The
use
rubber
band.
is fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
the
Actually, it's not just the styrofoam. It's like styrofoam rubbing, correct?
Yeah,
it's like
the friction of the styrofoam. The friction of
yeah,
the
it's like
styrofoam.
rubbing on a surface or something else, or like styrofoam rubbing on styrofoam. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, but I find that the type of box is still okay. It's the big
the big
barbecue
styrofoam boxes.
barbecue box. Yeah.
That's why I say, that's why the worst one is when you're carrying it, right? Then after that, you just like, wow, the person moves the thing. Then after that, you cannot drop it. It's like you're already holding it. It's just like
yeah.
Oh.
This take me now. Styrofoam. Okay, this is a good pick. Okay, Paul, what are you gonna take next?
Okay, the next one, and it's this stupid animal that I have fallen sick to it so many times. And this animal is the mosquito.
Mosquito, oh no! I wanted to speak that.
Yeah,
Nice pick.
Yeah, fun fact, I got dengue because this is like this should have been my first pick.
Yeah.
It's like my ultimate bane, the mosquito.
Yeah, you like went through like immense pain, right? The dengue.
It's not really immense pain, it's just the body rashes.
High fever lah.
High fever.
Yeah.
It's the rashes lah, actually.
Gotta drink the
Me lah.
papaya leaf.
Oh my god, yeah.
Oh my.
My mom cooked what, you know, she cooked
It was bad.
frogs together with bitter gourd, you know. It's so horrible tasting, but she insists that this one will help you cool down. Wow, cannot
Did
say
it
that
help
one.
Frogs.
I don't know.
Yeah, I also don't know. Whatever your mom say, like just take it, no? Yeah. But
yeah.
I get what you mean. Like the mosquito buzzing in your ear, right? Like
Yeah, especially like when you in outfield or in NS that time.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
When
I
you are
just
already so tired, right? You want to sleep.
sleeping. You want to sleep? Yes.
Cannot even
Oh my
sleep
God.
because this stupid bird.
Yes,
this
yes,
stupid
yes.
mosquito is here. Is like around your ear.
yeah, and it's like a zzz, like, wow,
Then you hit, right? You end up slapping yourself only. Then like they'll just go away and they'll come back again. Oh,
So there's
Yeah,
one time I you know when they already like come a few times, right?
Mhm.
Then there's one time you just wait for it to come, then you just like then my ear got the blood, yeah.
Oh, is it? Oh, that's
Yeah.
it's like a game. They're playing with you. It's like you time to wet your face. The and then there's nothing worse, right? If the mosquito like goes into your eardrum. Then it's like you have the shiver, you know, like the
You like
get out. Yeah. All right, that was.
But how do you cope it? I think like last time I do it when I sleep, I just put I put one extra pillow on top so they don't come.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like,
But then you must only sleep in that position.
Yeah, correct. Like for my room, right, I put what's that? I have a diffuser that every night I put, right, it just like emits citronella. It just to get
Screw them if they even come out.
Yeah, the smell is intense, right? But it's like to me it's worth it lah. It's just All right, mosquito buzzing. Mosquito buzzing.
Yes, mosquito buzzing, yes, correct.
Okay. Mosquito buzzing is off the board. Okay, that's a good pick. Jin Yong, you're up next. What are you gonna take?
Paul took my pick. So I'll take a pick that I think if our two sound engineers were here wouldn't have dropped all the way to round 3. It's the sound of the microphone feedback.
No, I was gonna take that next.
Or like is it static?
I don't know,
Yes.
but
Oh,
every
it's
time,
like the-
every
static,
time
yeah.
the two microphones get too close, beyond the sound.
Bro, this is actually right my number 1, like my overall pick. I was really gonna take it next because I thought like no one is in the music industry, right? No one will take it. So I thought it like will drop to the third round this time, Yeah, but there's nothing worse, right? If you are like a musician or you're playing on stage, right? And then you can hear like the microphone, like the feedback, like the high pitch, and then it's like it catch you completely by surprise, man. There's no sort of planning or whatever. It just comes out and you're just like in shock, man. Yeah.
Actually, the surprising thing is I always thought like only those so-called amateur events where this kind of thing happens, but apparently for some big concerts it also happened.
Yeah, it's just about like the mic radius to the speaker,
correct.
like the sound waves or whatever. Yeah, and in some ways you also cannot see. That's why it ends up being unpredictable the sound. Yeah, I think Eldad would have picked this if he was in this draft. Definitely would have picked this. Yeah,
His number one pet peeve, I think. Yeah, his number one most annoying sound. Right?
yeah. But Brandon and Paul, do you like get this sound, or is it like not very because you don't hear it often?
Yeah, because I
understand. Yeah, definitely. I understand that it can be very annoying, especially like we do all these podcasts, right? And then previously I had this buzzing sound also. Then
Yeah,
it's like a it's a small thing that you want to solve, but it's like it cannot go away. So it just irritates you even more.
Yeah, bro, it's like Chinese water torture, like like constant
Chinese water torture.
Hum. Okay, microphone feedback is off the board. I think this is a great pick. I will pick it next. Okay, but because you took microphone feedback, I'm going to take my next pick. I was saying just now that actually I put Citronella in my room is for two reasons. Okay, one is because mosquitoes hate Citronella.
Yeah.
But number two, right, the lizards hate Citronella, and nothing pisses me off more, right, than the sound of the lizard in my room.
Oh my god, the lizard.
Yeah, I hate it, bro. It's my number one, like do you know, right? I'm a very light sleeper, right? And this sound always wakes me up in the middle of the night, right? And I will just wake up and just to find where the lizard is, right? And I'll spend the whole night trying to find where is this lizard, no? If it comes to my room, yeah, then I will just like try to find a way to like maneuver it out of the, maneuver it out of the room.
Catch it and throw it out.
Yeah. Somehow like last time above my bed, right? I used to have a very big sort of like poster frame or a canvas. Yeah. And then like when Ned first moved in, right, we could hear like behind our head, the lizard is hiding behind the canvas.
Oh,
so
wow.
Above our head, like, wow, I cannot say.
He found a new MTV clip.
Yeah, bro. Until I took the canvas, I put it downstairs. Like I said, I can't deal with the sound. It really pisses me off, like the. Yeah,
They're trying to trick you to sleep, bro.
Yeah, I cannot. Yeah, but got a few times I caught it with the green color house thing. Do you have that sticky green house color, the trap thing? You know what I mean?
Yeah, the
Like lizard trap, right?
Yeah, lizard trap.
the sticky thing that's supposed to go in and get stuck there. And
Yeah, and then like some mornings when you catch it, right, if there will be like 4 or 5 lizards on the thing, it's damn disgusting. Like,
Oh my god, wow,
and then,
4 or 5.
then they're all alive.
Actually, they die there, Charlotte.
Nightmares.
I hope they all die.
Sorry, not sorry.
Lizards. Yeah,
sorry, not sorry.
Now, for those of you, right, that are trying to get rid of lizards, right, the two things that they hate is like citronella and like eggshells. So so don't put eggshells in your room.
Why?
Oh, eggshell. Oh,
Yeah, I don't know why. They just don't like the smell of eggshells or like specifically eggshells and citronella. So don't put that. Yeah.
Oh.
If you want, you can get rid of it. Then
I always thought eggshells only can use for plants. Because a lot of the seniors, they use it to plant plants, ma.
Yeah,
HDB corridors, yeah.
Yeah, but it's like I wouldn't say ancient, but it's like a old method lah. Like the eggs to get rid of lizards. Yeah. Okay, I'm happy to take lizards.
Lizards.
Okay, Brandon, back to back picks. What are you gonna take?
okay. This is a sound that I produce very often, and people always tell me that this is like the one thing that they hate about me, especially people close in my life. It's
Start with
snoring.
an F. Oh, sorry.
Snoring.
Oh yeah, bro. I cannot.
Yeah.
Yeah. And some of the worst part is I used to sit in the same room as my dad, right? I hated it as well.
Because
Like,
you cannot sleep, ah.
Yeah, because you can't sleep. Then after that, then it's like you know, it's like last time what I did is like when you shake the person stops snoring for a while, right? So you shake, then
They faster go sleep.
go sleep. But then after that, if you take too long to go sleep, right, then the snoring starts again. You're just like, wow, that's my life.
Yeah, bro. I can't stand lots
Yeah,
of
bro.
snoring.
I really can't stand snoring.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
For me, the amazing thing is that, in army, right, like when like 10, 20 men in the same platoon sleep in the same room, then there'll be just this one guy that'll be damn loud one.
Yeah,
Then
bro.
like light sleepers like me will wake up like, hey, wow, really cannot sleep, yeah. Then you see like people beside him just sleep one, and then like, I don't get it, leh. You don't get sleep, yeah, when he's snoring so loud, eh.
Yeah, we have a rhinoceros in our bunk. Can you hear the rhino?
The rhinoceros is me. It's me. No, honestly, when I'm that tired, right? My friends like video, even my bunkmates, they recorded
Jalat.
Jalat, bro.
Yeah.
Last time in poly, right, I had a camp, right? Then we had in this loft, right? I was all the way inside the room, right? Like literally, like you have to go down the hall, like the deepest room in, right? My friends from the living room, they can hear the snoring sound, bro.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's extra loud, man. extra loud. Yeah. Plus, like to speak about the army stuff, right? When in camp, because I have bunkmates that snore so loud, right, and I cannot sleep. I will just, for my whole army life, right, I slept with earphones, no? Like listening to music every single night.
At least you can sleep, lah.
Yeah. But I had to do it. Like I had to plug in the music to listen, or else I cannot sleep. Yeah.
But how you wake up, like, if you cannot hear the alarm?
I'm a very light sleeper.
I think can.
I'm a very light sleeper. Yeah, so it's like very easy to wake up. Yeah, but like even when I went to like the overseas exercise, right, then like I sleep in the tent in Wallaby. I still sleep with my headphones down. I can't do it, man.
Like somehow you just don't.
Yes, yeah. Then after that, sometimes I'll wake up, right, then I forget to charge my phone. I'm like, oh shucks.
Oh,
like,
no. Yes,
13%. GG.
13%. Okay.
Next pick.
Snoring is off the board. Okay, yeah. So what's your next pick, Brandon? Loud snoring.
Oh, I don't know whether actually I don't know whether this pick you consider like the and because it's not really, it's a sound, but at the same time it differs from people to people. But I just say it lah. Then you can see whether it's a veto or not. It's actually your alarm, your morning alarm.
Oh,
it is a sound, right?
Yeah, I think that's a good
pick.
Yeah, I think you can pick it. I think you can pick it.
Yeah. I agree, can pick.
Cause I swear, the one thing I hate, right, and it always gives me PTSD. So because my morning alarm song is actually the iPhone's the standard alarm song, right? I tell you, like sometimes I don't know why, right? I don't know why some people said that as either their call when the people call them or whatever, right, or their reminder, right. On the train, right, on the bus, sometimes, right, you hear the tan. Wow, I was like, wow, all that shit.
Yeah, I cannot, man. Wow, I really cannot, sir.
And at least that sound is okay, actually, to be honest. Because in army, there's this bunk mate, right? He put his alarm as the Ellie Goulding song. The Lights by Ellie Goulding. Wow, until now I will never listen to that song ever.
Yes. I was just gonna say, right, they always say don't put a song, especially if you love the song, right, don't put it as an alarm. Yeah, you just hate
Turn the lights down.
Same, bro. I mean, also I have a friend, right, that has the Jungkook song, the
Wow,
the Running Man, that song,
Loverboy, right? What Loverboy is it?
Yeah, Loverboy. And I'm like,
don't ever put those kind of songs as your alarm.
Yeah. Oh, I cannot.
But do you all know that last time McDonald's, right, had the alarm also, right? That they literally used the sound that I hated, the bird, right? And they so it's like literally ooh. Then after that, suddenly they remix it the ooh. It's like annoying times 5. It's just like ooh. Then like, screw this shit, man. It's just like, oh my god, like of all things, don't do this to me now. Like, wow.
Yes, yeah. But I always see the alarm, right, like as a necessity. You know what I mean? Like you have to.
It's like you pick that sound, you will live with it.
Yeah. Like you pick this sound, right, then you just have to live with it, lor. Like, yeah. If you pick another sound, right, you might not wake up because that's not the sound that you're used to. You're acclimatized to that specific alarm. Yeah. Okay. Alarm is off the board. Okay. I'm up next. All right. I'll also take another pick that has to do with people's mouth. And that is, you know, when there's sometimes, right, when you're like in a silent area, and then there's this like one person that breathes like just damn loud. like the heavy breathing.
Oh my, yeah, then it's like he stopped. Like he just puts you off, right?
But then the person asks you, can I stop what breathing?
Can you stop breathing? Just close your mouth.
Softer. Can you softer? Yeah. Can you mute?
Just
mute your breathing?
Yeah, bro, I cannot. Like the heavy breathing, and it's like. Yeah, it's like, how do you tell them to stop? Like, can you stop breathing? Can you just like close your mouth? Can you know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Wait, actually, this is Eldet, right?
I didn't say that. It's you, right?
No, it's true. We've been friends for so many years, right? As in, I understand sometimes he's breathing quite loud as well.
No, but I got a lot of friends, right? They do this like I got one specific friend, right? When I was in MI, right? Oh, bro, it's like I'll be with like I'm sitting in the class alone with him, right? I'm here, he's like at the other side of the class. He's just like looking at his phone. Then I'm like, what is this, man? Like, I think I have a hippopotamus with me, like like Darth Vader.
Darth Vader. Okay.
All right, heavy breathing is off the board. Okay, Tiong, you're up next.
I'm gonna pick this pick, although I don't drive. It's the sound of the symphony of car horns in a traffic jam.
Oh, okay. This is a good pick.
The car horn.
Symphony
Yeah.
of,
This one is one thing I don't understand. Like especially like, let's say for example, the most good example is now March holidays, right? Everybody want to go JB. Wow, the line. Then it's like you horn and then you don't know who they're horning at, you know. Then it's like one person horn, then another person will horn, then it's like become a symphony and like building it.
John Williams.
Yeah. John Williams.
And the other side is the Hans Zimmer and
The Hans Zimmer. The Dark Knight. That was the song. Yeah, but I always feel like the car sounds, right? If you ask me to rank car sounds, right, I wouldn't put this as the worst car sound.
The other, there's one more that is more annoying. I feel.
I think there are two more. There are more
Two
annoying.
more?
Like two, yes, two more. But if you come back to it, then we make more mentions, however, that we mention. Yeah,
Sure.
but I also understand like how to say, everyone is stuck in the same situation. You cannot get out of the situation. So there's actually no reason for you to keep like horning or whatever. But then, if you're in a traffic jam, you just like can't stop it. Just like constant noise around you.
Impatient people, you can feel the impatience.
Yeah. But like, Jinyo, you don't drive, right?
No.
Oh, okay. But Brendan and Paul is
driven.
Right? Yeah. How often do you all like use the horn?
Honestly,
I honestly only use it if like really emergency. Like if that guy really like
Emergency. Yeah.
I can count with two hands the amount of times I horn, and I drive like quite often.
Oh, that means you're really very patient, Brendan. Like
it's not a natural reflex to horn, you know.
Yeah, as in, cause I feel like I always do, I won't horn because I feel like even when someone cuts me, right, only when it's very dangerous, then I also won't do, anyway, I horn also, the person also not going to change, because anyway, like, and certain things, like, if I feel like I will do it too, I'll like, okay lah, I won't horn. Yeah.
Will you flash the light?
I will flash the light instead of horning, yeah.
Yeah. Just the other day, someone was driving very slowly or something like that. And then I was like, wow, this guy drives so slow. Then I can see one hand cross over to the steering wheel. And it's my wife. I was like, hey. You think it's me? No, honey. All right. Symphony of car horns. Do you want me to say symphony of car horns in a traffic jam?
John Williams.
Yeah.
It's okay,
John Williams. Beautify the pig, but okay.
Okay, symphony of car horns in a traffic jam. All right, Paul, you get back-to-back picks to round off your draft. What are you going to take?
All right. Oh, and actually, I actually thought you were going to take this. Like your third pick. I thought this was the pick you were going to take. Mm-hmm. And it's talking during movies.
Oh, yeah.
Like, because, you know, when you watch, then like from far you hear someone talking.
Okay, here's the thing, right, about this talking during movies. I think Brendan will relate to this very well. It's something that if I'm alone, it does bother me. Like if
it really does.
Very loud, especially it's like the murmuring, like the whispering, this type of thing. But I also understand, right, that I can't really pick this pick because when I go to the movies with my wife,
she asks questions.
She asked me to explain this, explain that. Yeah, Brendan is the same.
But I think as long as you,
who is this character from where?
If you talk quietly and like make sure that other people cannot hear, it's fine.
Yeah, bro. Like,
it's like if they really talk like how they are outside, right? Then it's like super inconsiderate, I feel.
Yeah. Plus,
Okay, but for me, what's even worse than talking during movies, right? I went to watch this movie before. It's like, I forget it's M18 or R21. So there's actually intimacy scenes in the movie. Then there's this guy at the back. Every time got intimate scenes, right, he'll start laughing. I don't know whether he's doing it deliberately or whether, he's like, something wrong up there, but I just find it very weird. I don't know.
There's always that one person that laughs extra loud. That kind.
Yeah. But it's an intimate scene. It's an intimate scene. It's not like this is a comedy or what. You keep laughing. I'm like, Okay.
Maybe he's laughing with his like hand in his pants.
Yeah.
to mask the sound, right?
This is officially not a PG-13 show anymore.
It's not PG-13. Yeah, every episode, right, when I upload it on YouTube, I have to say, is this for kids? So every episode I say no.
Oh yeah. High chance.
Gotta be honest, Gotta be honest.
Gotta be honest. All right, talking during movies. But like, Brandon, do you have the same thing also with your wife?
Yeah,
Like, I mean,
like almost every movie. Then she's like, hey, how come like this? I'm just like, in my mind, I'm thinking, I'm also watching this for the first time. Like,
Yeah, it's like I'm also watching for the first time, so I need time to understand. I need to process what's then explain to you. Yeah. Somehow like my wife, she always fall asleep during the movie. So she'll fall asleep, then like wake up 30 minutes later. Then she asked me to explain what just happened in the past 30 minutes.
Wait, you go and watch the 30 minutes back.
Yeah.
I go and do something first.
Wait for the movie come out again, right? Then you rewind. I rewind for you. I remember what time it is.
Like, how about you buy another ticket, come back, and then watch that 30 minutes. Then you sleep in the rest of the movie. Okay.
So is it for those that are married? Next time you want to watch movie, you need to buy a ticket, watch it yourself first, then go with your wife so that you can explain to them.
No, it's not.
Or
It's not
better
trying to
yet,
say, we're not trying to say every wife is like that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
My wife and Brendan's wife. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like two.
Somehow.
Yeah. Especially during Marvel movies.
Especially during Marvel movies.
Is this one Doctor Strange, right?
Yeah. What's this? I've never seen before. I'm like, huh? It's part of the Guardians of the Galaxy. What is Guardians of the Galaxy?
Where do I start?
Yeah, who is Wong? Why do you keep saying Wong? Who is the Sorcerer Supreme? Who's Wong? Yeah. Okay. Talking during movies is off the board. Paul, what's your next pick?
Okay, the last one, right? It's like when you're sitting in a group, and then there's always that one person who either shakes his leg, right, or constantly taps the table, you know.
Okay.
Oh my, just to
Like, you're constantly tapping.
constant tapping.
Okay, constant tapping.
Yeah. And the worst is if they use the fork lah, the coin lah, the EasyLink card. Wow.
Yeah. Any sort of constant sound.
You just do
that kind of yeah, somebody just did that kind. Yeah.
It's like triggering. Yeah.
Can you please stop?
Yeah, it's also like Chinese water torture. Lor. It's like just like a constant like a
Chinese water torture.
Just like okay, please stop pressing your leg.
It's the trial and tribulation that you place in your life.
And on top of that, right, like if let's say it's the feet shaking or the whatever, right, it's not just the sound, no. It's like the
movement,
area.
People will shake,
Yeah, the thing is shaking. Yeah, like just please stop it, man. Okay. Constant tapping is off the board. Okay, Ziyong, what are you going to take to round off your draft?
Okay, to round off my draft, I'm gonna pick a sound right, correct? Oh,
Smell.
I don't know why. I'm gonna pick the sound of a siren.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
What
basically,
siren?
there are two kinds. The first kind is those that like ambulance on the road where, really emergency, then you right? But I think the one that really I think that one will more people identify with. But for me personally, the sound of the siren that I don't like is the army that time when they like turn out and then you have to wake up in the middle of the night.
The mega horn. Is it the mega horn?
The mega horn, yeah.
Yeah.
PTSD. When you hear the mega horns, all of a sudden you're like, wow. And you hear it in the movies.
You should put that as your alarm, bro.
Wow,
Instant wake up, bro.
I think that nightmare.
wow.
Yeah. But you want to pick this specific siren, or do you want to pick another siren? Like the what siren?
Mega horn siren.
Mega horn siren, the one the loud hailer one. I think
The siren from the loud hailer.
Yeah.
Or siren from the mega horn / loud hailer lah. Siren
can.
from the mega horn / loud hailer.
Loud hailer.
Okay. That is off the board. Okay, I'm up next. I'm really torn between two. And one is a car sound, and the other one is more of a
car.
No. I think I'll pick this one because if people don't like the drilling, right? It's like a minuscule form of drilling, and it's like when you go to the dentist, right? Oh, then you have the dental drill. Yeah. Because on top of that, right?
I actually like it.
I also think so. I find it very soothing.
To me, when I go to the dentist, it's very therapeutic. I feel
You're crazy.
Like, it really it calms me down so much, you know?
No,
Yeah.
it's because I feel like it's like white noise. Like, you know, it's just like after a while, because it's very constant, so it's just like.
No, it's the combination of that, the sound, plus your
And the feeling.
on your teeth.
feeling.
It's the combination of both. Yeah.
Yes.
Then, like for a lot of people, right, they are scared of to go to the dentist for years, right? It's just because of the dental drill, the sound, the sound playing in their head.
Yep.
Yeah. Tino, do you agree with me? Am I alone?
Yes. You know, when I was in secondary school, or actually when I was in primary school, right, when they had like dental checks every 6 months.
Yes.
Wow, I very scared one. Every time got classmate come back, then I'm like waiting for the next name to be called. I'm like, please, not me. But it always comes.
Yeah, man. I also don't like the dentist. Somehow, like, I've been through a lot of like root canal or like this stuff, like those intense. Then they have to really drill and clean like that. That's why I got effed up teeth, lah. Okay.
But I think if you keep your teeth in good shape, right, then every time you go to the dentist, it's like very... Or like very therapeutic, very chill, you know. Especially when they use the, you know, after they drill and they scale, right?
Oh yeah. No, I
Oh,
don't
that
like
one
the
nice,
feeling,
like
man.
massaging the teeth, nice.
I don't like, man. Do you know like what's that? Especially when you have a toothache, right? Or like the worst is like your gum ache or whatever. Like there's sort of feeling where your nerve is whatever. The combination of that with the drilling sound, right? It really is like the worst feeling.
Wow.
Yeah, but have you been through like those like very major like crowns or
Yeah, I had to do a root canal and do a crown also.
Yeah. But
to me,
do you do it during army?
No. My wisdom tooth was I was under GA, so I was sleeping.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but before I put on braces, I had to do like root canal. Yeah.
So are you an ambassador for like Q&M?
No.
Yeah.
My braces wasn't done by them. It was like some other local clinic.
Okay.
If you want looking for sponsors,
Yeah. You just throwing all the sponsors' name out. McDonald's, Q&M.
Invisalign.
Invisalign.
Yeah,
I didn't know that it was so famous.
Okay. Brandon, your last pick to round off the draft. What are you going to take? Very fast draft.
Very fast draft. I feel. Well, honestly, like it's. I was thinking the car sound also, but I feel like. It's either car sound or this other sound which I hear quite often. But I don't know whether you are considered a sound also. Let me just share with you. Anyway, since I'm the last pick, there's no one else after me. So of course you know it's the car alarm.
Are you choosing your pick or are you sharing?
No. Okay, I noticed this happens right a few times already. Right? I want you to pick your pick first. I don't want you to
pick before
say
sharing.
Yeah. I don't want you to say
Okay.
because you cannot just end up like
One simple, like let me tell you all the few things I'm picking.
yeah. Plus who's that? My friend was saying right that if you say the thing, then we react, right? Then you can judge of our reaction whether you don't want to say this or not.
Wow. That is such a, oh my God.
It's a very skipping way for the
Yeah.
Another, right?
So
I
take
didn't
the
think
pick
of
first.
that. I didn't think of that at first, actually.
Yeah, so take the pick first.
Okay, so I was going to say, I'm going to pick a woman high pitched screaming. High pitched screaming. Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
Any woman in particular?
The sister.
So, but actually, it's not true. It's just that there's this because I don't know why my estate, right? There's this like I think like couple, or I don't know who she's screaming at, or this it could be a mom or it could be a lady, but she always screams like and shouts at the either the kids or the husband. I don't know who.
Wow.
Shouting at people. Then it's very loud. Then it's like it makes it. I don't know. Like I said, like it makes me like want to kepo, but at the same time also feel very like, you know, like very like awkward. Like what am I supposed to like? It's very loud, so it's like it annoys you at the same time. It's like you cannot focus on doing your like.
It puts you off.
Yeah, it puts you off.
Yes,
Like,
correct. It
you're
puts you
doing your work or you're doing something, then you just like, wow, you can't concentrate. You can't concentrate because you like it's either you want to go down there and see, or you trying to like turn off the sound.
Drown it out, right?
Drown it out. Yeah.
Yeah. Plus, most of the time, if like a woman is screaming or whatever, right, it's never a good. There's no good thing that comes
There's
out.
nothing good that's coming out of
Yeah.
woman screaming. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like really. Yeah. And then sometimes they scream over like maybe they see a lizard or like.
That's why I say a singular scream is. I still think it's not as bad as like constant screaming. You know, then you just like. Yeah,
Okay.
should I call
So
999?
it's getting like murder or something.
Yeah. Should I call 999 or not?
So should I put woman high pitched screaming or should I put woman constant high pitched screaming?
Wow,
Constant.
They say high pitch screaming.
just say high pitch screaming actually. Just
Okay,
put
high pitched screaming.
High pitch screaming.
Woman high pitched screaming. Yeah. Sometimes like if the guy also can be high pitched screaming.
Yeah. No, because I was actually going to pick like a couple arguing, like a couple.
Oh yeah. People arguing. Yeah.
Because like that was what I was going to go. But then I was like thinking, is that really a sound? Because that's really like a couple that is like, that's not really a sound.
This is what I meant at the start, right? It's not really a bad sound, but it's like do you know what I mean? It's not a triggering.
It's also associated with a bad experience, lah.
Yeah. Associated.
So it's
But technically, it's a sound, ma.
Yeah, so that's why I was like, technically, like what if let's say the point is, it's the same thing. It's like for Paul, they were talking during a movie.
Yeah, talking during movies. Yeah.
It's because it's talking, but it's just so happens.
that's what I meant. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
I think okay. How about I read off the themes first, after we can talk about the honorable mentions lah. Then go in detail about the specific sounds. Okay, for Paul, your first pick is drilling in the morning, the sound of styrofoam, mosquito buzzing in your ear, near your ear. Okay, talking during movies and constant tapping. Okay,
Yes,
for Brendan, it is baby. Jin Yong, it is babies crying. The people playing the violin poorly. It's a great pick. I love this pick. Okay, microphone feedback, symphony of car horns in a traffic jam, and a siren from megahorn / loud hailer. Okay, for myself, it is utensils scratching a plate, people chewing with their mouth open. 3 is the lizard sound, 4 is heavy breathing, and 5 is the dental drill. Yeah. For Brendan, it is vomiting, the ooh bird, the snoring, loud snoring, your phone alarm, and woman high-pitched screaming. Okay, now let's talk about honorable mentions. Okay, what are some picks that you were considering? I was gonna say, right, like for car sounds. Okay, I'll name the car sounds first. First is when your car alarm goes off.
Yeah, the alarm, right?
My.
Yeah, and it's a constant noise. I don't know if you ever
5 minutes.
Yeah, I don't know if you ever experienced, right? Like sometimes your car battery, the key, right, is dead. So you have to take out the manual key from the battery holder, right? And then you have to insert it into your car and then open it. Yeah, sometimes, right, when it opens, right, it doesn't recognize the thing, right? The alarm will just go off, right? And it's super embarrassing because everyone will be like, hey, whose car is the one who's the bodo?
Or like, you stealing somebody's car, that kind, right?
Yeah. People think that you're stealing the car. And the other car sound, right? There are 2 more car sounds. Okay, one is of the seat belt. When people don't put the seat belt, and then the ding. Then after a while, you don't ding. Oh, please stop. Yeah, and the last one is what I meant when I was saying that it's not really a bad sound, but it means a bad thing. It's when you cannot start your engine. So it's like a then you cannot start.
You keep starting
So it's not really a horrible sound, but it means that you cannot start your car. So that's what I mean. Yeah. What about you guys? Got any more honorable mentions?
Actually, I got one more to do with cars. You know those motorbikes cars that they like to turn the engine sound to be bigger than their ego one. Like in the middle of the night, they have to race down the street. They kind of
yeah, it's like a gun. Like can't stand it, man. Any more? You guys got any?
It's like children whining.
Oh, that's good.
Oh my! It's like if you hear it, it's like
throwing tantrum when they throw tantrum.
it just sound like slap them,
Yeah.
What's the so cool sound, bro?
But actually, I quite surprised none of us chose the nails on whiteboard.
No, not on a whiteboard. It's a chalkboard.
Chalkboard.
Correct. Chalkboard. Correct.
Most of the time, our school or whiteboard. Ma.
Yeah, I experienced it before, but I feel it's not very relatable in.
Yeah,
not really.
It's more of a feeling, right? Like the
goosebumps.
Yeah, but it's like synonymous. It's the poster for bad sounds. Like the image of like nails on a chalkboard. The feeling of like you're scratching the. the thing. But it's a American thing or a US because they really
guess,
use,
yeah.
But I grew up.
This is like their school stuff, yeah.
Yeah, we grew up in the era of the whiteboard lah, so it's not really relatable to us. Yeah. What about like? Oh, this I have a few.
I know.
Right? Yeah.
One,
wait.
teeth grinding. You know when you
yes,
steep
yes.
somebody,
Oh, yes.
then they got the.
Wait.
Then you like sometimes you just you hold their mouth. You like they like.
Stop it. Yeah. I have a few. So like this one, right, is I don't know if you all have experience, right? You're in a quiet room, right? Then there's a ticking clock.
Oh,
you can hear the
that one like exam rooms.
yeah, right. Yeah, so it's like the analog
The
clock.
mechanical clock that is so loud, right?
Yes, bro.
I was going to say, I was going to say a balloon exploding. You know, like
Oh, yes. Actually, that's a good pick. Yeah.
yeah.
You should have picked that,
I was going to say balloon exploding. Yeah. Because the thing is, I was thinking that for balloon exploding, but the thing is, it's not very common you experience it. Like I feel like
It's common.
it's annoying.
It's more common than you think.
Yeah.
Actually,
Because I recently happened. Yeah.
Since we're on the topic of schools, right? Suddenly came to my mind. You know, the assembly hall, and then it's the wooden floor. Then people walk past. They can
That's good.
you hear the sound.
Yeah, I also don't like that song. Yeah. But
Oh really? You all don't like that song? It's like you know like people wear office shoe, right? Like your teachers wear the office shoe, then they walk on.
Oh yes.
yeah,
Yeah, you know that MOE actually has a rule, right? Because last time I was a relief teacher.
Oh.
Then during like mid-year exams, end of year exams, right? The exams will be in like the sports hall or the hall, right? The teachers are not allowed to wear those office shoe.
Oh, okay.
Because of the sound that you make to distract the students.
I agree.
Yeah.
It's a bad
So
idea.
they all after you see they all wear the office wear, then they wear the Nike shoe.
Yeah. But it can be quite like how to say. Some people can like that sound.
Because got rhythm, right? Yeah. After what you hear the rhythm, yeah, like white noise, like what Brendan said.
Yeah. It reminds me a bit of the clock, but yeah lah, that song. I have one also. Is like you know when people they have phlegm in their throat.
Oh my god! Yes, that was like another one on my list, man.
Yeah, and then they yeah lah.
Especially when you go inside the toilet, then the uncle, oh my,
Yeah.
then they spit at the sink, you know. Oh my,
Oh my god. The sing one is worse, bro. Wow, that's bad.
Yeah. Do you know like sometimes at the hawker center they have the sink that is like next to the return tray one. So it's like it's in the vicinity of the hawker center. It's not really in the toilet.
Oh, yeah.
So some people they'll just pui into the.
Oh, they
they're like, wow.
bro, they gargle their mouth first. They got the. It's like, wow, brother, you're not at home, man.
do this at home, man. Yes, sir. Or after you gargle, then you wash the sink, like you rinse the sink.
Yeah. At least you wash the sink, but they don't bother, bro. They
They
leave.
just
they don't bother,
they
bro.
chow, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, for me, right? For me, some of them they find a drain to spit. Especially those that got water. I still think that's like the best out of the worst.
Because it will wash away, right?
Yeah, but some they really just anyhow on the ground or like got grass, got whatever. They just spit there on that one. I'm like, wow, cannot yeah. It's like germs, yeah.
Plus, it's the combination of the look of it, like someone pui. Then after that, sometimes they spit the phlegm, then the saliva is like dangling out of their mouth.
Oh my god.
Hate it. Clearing phlegm. Yeah, but sometimes, but it's like how do I say it? If I have phlegm, right, I also will make this sound, but I can't help
It's
it.
an attack on the senses.
Yeah.
it's
I
a
think
sense.
it's a natural reflex to like try to cough out the phlegm.
Sometimes you sneeze, right? Then the phlegm come out also. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, that's a good one. Okay, you got any more honorable mentions that you have on the board? I also have another one. It's like when people slurp the bottom of the drink. You know, like when they get to the bottom of the thing that they then they keep like going through that. Yeah, I think most of it my stings were taken. Yeah, but any more? You got anything? Tiong.
The last one I have is the sound of the plates like being broken on the ground. It means if they drop and then it breaks.
Oh, okay. Like a glass or
Yes.
yeah.
That is like the universal indication for everyone to look.
Yeah. Last time, if you're in boys' school, wherever it happens, right, then everybody,
No, in boys' school, right? In especially our school, me and Paul's school, right? Is when
The dustbin, right? Dustbin cover.
The dustbin, the lid. Then you got the
Cover there. Oh.
Then, you know the lid, right? It will like not
The-
not land like that. You will land there. You will like they will like, oh, they run out to the balcony. Stupid boys' school things.
Boys' school things.
All right. Okay. That out of the way. That was our worst sounds draft. All right. That was our worst sounds draft. If you enjoyed the episode, please remember to give it a like, a thumbs up, and subscribe. We have episodes that drops every Friday, but at the same time, also, if you're into football, we have the football kaki that drops every Wednesday. And if you want to hang out with a couple of bros with myself, Brandon, and Paul here, we have the Kopri Bros show that drops every Monday. Hope you all stay safe, but remember,
To keep warm because there is a draft coming. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh my god, this.
yeah, we instantly lose all our subscribers. Okay, bye guys. See you. Bye boys.